Swadika, good morning and welcome to Newsline. The program comes live to you on NBT, Radio Thailand FM 88 and also on NBT World. I'm Cholapansa Narula. Thank you very much for being here. It's Wednesday, March 25th, 2015. In our first story, His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej has sent a message of condolence to the President of the Republic of Singapore on the demise of Mr. Lee Kuan Yew. The royal message said His Majesty the King, as well as Her Majesty the Queen, was deeply saddened by the news of the demise of His Excellency Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, former Prime Minister of the Republic of Singapore. Their Majesties on this occasion extended to the President and members of the bereaved family, as well as the people of the Republic of Singapore, their sincere sympathy and heartfelt condolences for the irreparable loss of the founder of the Republic, whose sacrifice and dedication led to the birth and prosperity of the nation. Thai Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha also sent a letter expressing his condolences to Singapore over the passing away of Lee Kuan Yew, Singapore's first Prime Minister. On behalf of the Royal Thai Government and the people of the Kingdom of Thailand, General Prayut Chan-o-cha said he wished to sincerely express his profound condolences to Mr. Lee's family for the irreplaceable loss. The message goes on to say that everyone in Thailand will respectably remember Mr. Lee Kuan Yew for his exemplary statesmanship, whose resoluteness, sacrifice and far-sighted vision has successfully transformed Singapore into a modern and prosperous nation, along with his significant contribution to building close ties of friendship between Thailand and Singapore with the establishment of diplomatic relations 50 years ago. General Prayut will travel to Singapore on March 29th to pay his last respects to Mr. Lee Kuan Yew upon the invitation from the Government of Singapore. Government ministries will be making daily reports of work progression starting on April 20th. Captain Yongyut Mayalab, government spokesperson, revealed on Tuesday that each ministry will report work progress daily except on Tuesdays when cabinet meetings are held starting on April 20th. Ministers will also take turns to make televised reports on the progress of work under their respective ministry through state-run NBT channel starting on April 27th. Captain Yongyut also disclosed the presentation of the government's 6-month work progression would be moved to April 17th. Pending the approval of the Prime Minister. On Tuesday, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Defence General Prawit Wongsuwan quelled rumours of conflicts between the Prime Minister and economy-related ministers, saying that General Prayut, Bom Rachwong Priyathorn Tevakul and himself have been making exchanges to ensure that various affairs proceed according to the established roadmap. He also reiterated that the Prime Minister has made certain that no reshuffle of the cabinet is planned for now. And the Finance Minister has expressed his concerns over public investments in infrastructure projects, saying they were neglected by the previous administration and now face further derision from the international community. Finance Minister Sommai Phasi pointed out yesterday that although the previous government planned an extravagant 2 trillion baht infrastructure mega project, the plan lacked concrete details. Several initiatives from the Yingluck Shinawatra administration have been reviewed and revised by the current government, such as the dual railway project, the water resource management project, and the high-speed train project. The Ministry of Finance has been planning a public-private partnership investment roadmap for 2015 to 2019. Mr. Sommai revealed that the total budget needed for the infrastructure projects over the next 8 years is no less than 2 trillion baht, or an average of 250 billion baht budget annually. This annual budget is roughly equivalent to 10% of the government's annual expenditures. The value is also more than half of 2016's investment budget, which currently stands at 490 billion baht. The Finance Minister explained that the government would fund half of the 250 billion baht annual budget for the infrastructure projects, and the other half would come from loans through either domestic or international financial institutes. The Federation of the Thai Industries, or FTI, has revealed that the Industrial Confidence Index in February declined to 88.9 from 91.1 in the month of January. FTI President Supan Mongkol-Suthi attributed the decline to lower confidence indices in all regions, particularly among SME entrepreneurs. Despite the lower confidence index, many business operators believe border trade has been doing well, especially with Laos, Myanmar and Cambodia. The Industrial Confidence Index for the next 3 months has been forecast at 99.2, and it's the lowest level in 10 months. Businesses are still looking forward to accelerated budget spending in the government sector, negotiations to reduce trade barriers with foreign partners, skill development training, and improve logistic facilities to facilitate cross-border goods shipment. The National Reform Council's Legal Reform Committee hopes that they will be able to offer Thailand a truly fair justice system through a total reform process. Chairman of the NRC's Committee on the Reform of the Legal System, Seri Suwarnapanon, told the Council's main meeting on Tuesday that Thailand's weak law and enforcement has affected the people, the economy and the society considerably, as proven by the latest round of political unrest. In order to earn people's faith and trust in the country's justice system, Mr. Seri said that a top-to-bottom reform is really needed. He added that some improvement should be launched to the pre-trial process to minimize court cases, while the drafting of laws should be overhauled to enhance efficiency. NRC members have expressed support for the committee's suggestion, as they believe this will lead to more social security. And now let's take a look at the Constitution Drafting Committee. Chairman of the CDC has assured that the first draft charter has been prepared in such a way that really suits the current situation in Thailand. CDC Chairman Bawansak Uwano said that he has personal respect for former Chairman of the Charter Drafting Committee, Prasong Sunsiri, who publicly disagreed with the drafting of a new constitution. Mr. Prasong has suggested that the interim government can simply make adjustments to the 2007 constitution before putting it to use this time. The current head of the charter drafting team also assured that the new draft has been prepared properly and will be fitting well in Thailand's ever-changing political environment, particularly when no previous charter ever mentioned reconciliation and reform. Mr. Bawansak also noted that criticisms and oppositions against the first draft charter appear to have come from politicians who will stand to lose out if the new constitution is in effect. He went on to affirm that the open list election system is a way to enable the people to exercise their rights while helping strengthen political parties and preventing them from being taken over by capitalists. The situation of forest fires and haze in the north has started to resolve, although military units will continue to carry out anti-smog operations. Deputy Government spokesperson Major General Sansern Kaew-Kamnert told press members after Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha's teleconference with provincial governors of northern provinces that the haze in the north was lifting and that the airborne particulate matter readings for each province have dropped to acceptable levels. In the meantime, incidents of forest fires has declined due to cooperation from various agencies and members of the public. It is believed the haze situation will lift completely in the near future. Meanwhile, Colonel Kongcheep Tantrawanit, the spokesperson to the Ministry of Defence, indicated that after Tuesday's meeting of the Defence Council, that anti-forest fire patrols and aerial firefighting operations by military units were still ongoing in the north. The military would also continue to provide manpower and equipment for drought mitigation efforts in 26 provinces, according to the spokesman. The Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment has sought cooperation from Thailand's neighbouring nations to contain the haze crisis in the north of Thailand. The Permanent Secretary to the Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment, Supotto Wijakchaikun, has advised that around 185 hotspots have been discovered in Thailand, and most of them are located in the north and northeast of the country. They are believed to be another cause of forest fires. Certain parts of Myanmar, Laos and Cambodia have also been covered by thick clouds of smog. The Pollution Control Department has asked Myanmar and Laos for assistance through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to help reduce the impact of the smog. The Pollution Control Department has disclosed that visibility in the northern sky has improved a little. The air particles measured yesterday were lower than 10 microns, except for Mae Hong Son, but the size of the particles still exceeds the standard level. And next is the third part in a series on Thai schools attaining educational excellence. We have seen a small school of 125 students and another school with 3,400 students successfully working to achieve educational excellence. But today we would like to take you to see an enormous school, one with over 6,000 students, and look at how they have achieved very high standards over the past 15 years. Khun Panot Sinsap is there with the story.
The Prince Royal College, Chiang Mai, the first and oldest private school in the Northern Realm, was established in 1887, first as a boys' school, but later being comprised of children of all grade levels from kindergarten all the way up to senior high school. Now, with over 6,000 students, having to accommodate this many students with only 500 teachers, the school is managing really well educating their students. They have held a position of educational excellence as determined by the Office for National Education Standards and Quality Assessment of Thailand 15 years in a row. Their secret is research and development by the school staff to provide the needed improvements and find solutions to problems that arise.
Every teacher in our school, about 500 teachers, they must make their classroom research, at least one research per year. When the administrator they want to know something, they must send our staff to follow, to check and to supervision of that project, and we make the report of the evaluation of that project, that is success or not.
The research, once concluded and academically proven, suggests ways that help students study and learn better, and also has an impact on the school's learning environment. Gemika Sentawalai, grade 12 class president of 2014, talks to us about her lessons and how they have developed her.
The ultimate aim of education is the development of character. So part of education is, of course, academics. We have to have basic knowledge, but also part of the education is learning outside of the classroom. Learning through activities, learning and getting experience, learning from experiences. I myself have learned a lot through experiences because of the leadership, the position I have to do in school. I learned more outside of class than in class. Of course, in science, we have labs we get to do. Even though I am a language student, they still open the opportunity for language students to learn science by hands-on, because that's probably the best way we learn by doing. And also in English, we don't just look at books. As in my class, we had performances we have to do, and with foreign teachers, we get to do activities, acting, video presentations, as in plays or whatever you feel comfortable in presenting.
Despite the Thai educational system having the reputation of giving instruction in a direct teacher-to-student manner, the experience gained from visiting these three highly active schools in the northern region shows that, in fact, certain top schools are offering their students a varied learning experience, with the students personally contributing extensively to their notable academic achievement. Panot Sinsap, NBT World, Chiang Mai.
Thailand has an abundance of natural resources and water, so it is important that we protect the areas where these invaluable resources exist. With this in mind, an international accord called the Ramsar Convention was drawn up a couple of decades ago, and Thailand has quite a few sites under the convention. NBT World News team visited one of the sites recently, and we bring you this special report.
The convention is an international pact between nations that is designed to protect and sustainably conserve wetland areas that are registered as Ramsar sites. If the area is listed under the convention, it cannot be encroached upon in the present or the future. The Ramsar Convention ensures that we respect the importance of the ecological, economic, and social value of wetlands. Preservation efforts were originally taken to help protect waterfowl. Later on, the convention was expanded and widened to focus on taking environmentally friendly approaches towards wetlands in general. The convention is important as it ensures that at least some of the world's wetlands area will continue to exist. Thailand was the 110th party to the Ramsar Convention after convention directives became effective on 13 September 1998. Now there are a few Ramsar sites, and one of those sites is along the downstream river basin of Songkhram River, which is an important lifeline that feeds the communities living along the 420-kilometer stretch of land that covers 33 districts through 5 provinces of Thailand.
Songkhram lower river is a branch of Mekong River, so no doubt it connects to Mekong River. This is the second biggest water catchment in Thailand. In Isan region, next from Moon, that we know that Khön Pak Moon River, and lower Songkhram is the second important in terms of the capacity of the water catchment. Ramsar site is so important because it maintains the people life, community, to reach food security. Ramsar site is something that we call wetland. Wetland is a huge water area that can be natural, or man-made.
The downstream area of the Songkhram River is a naturally rich wetland area that is of utmost importance to the lives of humans, animals, and a vast area of vegetation. Not only the area an important source of food, it is also the home of marine life and also hosts many kinds of water-dwelling creatures.
The biodiversity is one indicator that has become to provide information to the conservation and to the government to look at the policy level. If you keep the management of the wetland like Songkhram, this is well, it means that the policy can keep to make people very well-being and include income for the sustainable way as well.
The Ramsar Convention is very important to the continued health of the Songkhram River, and the convention has prevented the area's decline through effective land utilization in the area. Impact to the environment has been minimized. Developments in the area have also been limited so that it will not affect the balance with nature, which is important for the overall health of our planet. NBT World reporting.
And that's it for Thailand Moves Forward. We'll now take a quick break and Newsline will return with more. Stay with us.
To maintain a strong nation, Thailand is promoting 12 core values for the good of the people. The fourth core value: seeking direct and indirect knowledge and education.
Even if we don't see them, they are amongst us. And they're hungry. Slay your power-sucking monsters. Take their power away. Think when you plug.
NBT World, a 24-hour English language television service operated by the National News Bureau of Thailand, or NNT, is designed to bring the most reliable information about Thailand to the international community. NBT World is available on various platforms, including via C-band set-top boxes, GMMZ Channel 202, PSI Channel 272, and a live stream on thainews.prd.go.th/newsing. You can also follow us on facebook.com/NNT News or download the PRD News EN application on your smartphones. NBT World, a vision of Thailand.
Welcome back. You're watching Newsline, and continuing with the special report on the key to success in connections in the second episode, Tak Border Trade Fair is another effective platform for Thai and Burmese business operators to create their own connections. 2 Thai skincare brands have drawn interest from Burmese companies, and bright prospects are seen in the development of their businesses. We learn more about the brands in this report.
The first-ever Tak Border Trade Fair, which took place recently in the Meso Special Economic Zone, is an example of good business cooperation between Thailand and Myanmar. The event serves as a platform for business operators who own a wide range of products to meet and build connections for the future cooperation. One Thai company that has benefited from the enhanced cooperation between the 2 countries is Chaisikarin, a skincare brand from Lamphun province. The brand has a full range of women's skincare products and was recently honored when it was designated as a 5-star O-Top product line by Thai officials. Chaisikarin's distinct ingredients and well-designed packaging also captured the eye of Myanmar's Commerce Ministry, and the Burmese senior official of the ministry has since negotiated with the brand manager about possibly importing Chaisikarin products to Myanmar.
สูตรที่เราผลิตขึ้นมาจะมีความโดดเด่นและแตกต่างจากของเขาพอเข้าไปกลับไปใช้เนี่ยเขามีความรู้สึกว่าของเราเนี่ยมันมีการพัฒนาสินค้าค่ะขึ้นมาระดับหนึ่งนะคะเขาก็มีความชื่นชอบที่ว่าบ้านเขาไม่มีอย่างนี้
We came here for the first time, so we are very interested in these products. This is spa and lotion. They produce spa, lotion, and body scrub. So many things. So in Myanmar, just now foot massage and body spa is very popular. So that's why we are very interested, because their packaging is nice. It's a very popular booth in this exhibition. So that's why I'm very interested in these products. All Myanmar people, we know the quality is very high. So that's why we are very interested to import these products to Myanmar.
Sana is another Thai skincare brand which is already doing business in Myanmar. Its products contain Thai herbs, powder made from gold, as well as Burmese Tanaka bark, which is used as a special ingredient. The mixture seems to work great as a skin product, and perhaps due to the Tanaka bark, Sana is attracting more and more Burmese customers. A high number of Thai and Burmese buyers participated in the first Tak Border Trade Fair, and it was a successful small step for the Meso Special Economic Zone as business activities is increasing. In the near future, a similar trade fair is expected to be held in Myanmar's Mewadi province to further enhance the business connections between the 2 countries. Papa On Promler, NBT World.
And now an update on the plane crash in the Alps. Yesterday, the Interior Minister of France has confirmed that one of the black boxes from the Germanwings plane that crashed in the Alps has been found. The Airbus operated by Lufthansa's Germanwings budget airline crashed yesterday, killing all 150 people on board. And before we end the program today, the Weather Department has actually indicated that Thailand will still be affected by the tropical storm in the next few days. We saw some floods here in Bangkok and, of course, really bad traffic. So plan your travel wisely in the next few days, as the city of Bangkok and many places across the country could be seeing more wet weather. And that's it for Newsline. Thank you very much for joining. I'm Chalapan Sanarula. Have a good one. Sawasdee ka.